Hi, I'm Karen M. Winkleman at thelifecraftingguide.com, and I'm here today to talk to you about the energy for November of 2013. So November, yes, we're coming into Thanksgiving. October, the month we just left, was really about a new mini cycle starting for you, new ideas, things you wanted to create and give birth to. Also that sense of individuality. Now, November shifts that energy for you completely. So where October was more focused on you doing something that you want to do, something that's really yours, this month is about learning how to do this in cooperation and collaboration with others. The number 2 is about duality or polarity, as well as collaboration, cooperation, partnerships, relationships, and finding a balance or a diplomatic way to see both sides of a situation and reach a compromise. So this month, relationships are going to be front and center, especially since we're in Scorpio for the first 3 weeks of November. So it's emotional. And so these relationships can be around your family, around your career, your community, your friends, and most importantly, with yourself. So where are you not being patient with yourself? Where are you not cooperating with yourself? That's going to be key this month. And then the other aspect of November is the subtle energy of 11. And that is a master number, the master visionary. So if you spent October being more in ego, as opposed to being guided by your spirit or your heart, your intuition, in November, you may find that the things that you were set out to do are not coming to fruition the way you thought they would. And it may be because you are deluding yourself or in a state of denial over what truly is. So be aware of that. For this month of November, it is really key that you understand what is really going on. What is real, what is not. And so stop pretending that something is other than what it is. Just face it. Face what it is. Face the truth. Allow the truth to be there. And this month will work so much better for you, okay? The other thing is, last month, it was more solo. Things that you could do by yourself, for yourself, things that you really wanted to give birth to. This month is really, how do you do these kinds of things that you want to do and do it in collaboration or cooperation with others, with a team perhaps, okay? So that can be challenging for a lot of people because you want to do it your way. It also means letting go of the control. And that's one of the scariest things that people have to do at some point in their life, is learning to let go of the control and trust. So when I say that you're going to be in collaboration and cooperation with others, it doesn't necessarily mean other physical beings. It could be in collaboration or cooperation with your higher self, with angels, with God, with your guides. Since we have that visionary aspect happening for November as well, you have, if you're following your inner guidance, have the ability to connect with the higher realms, with higher vibrational beings, to work with you and to help you with what you want to create. Duality is another aspect of the 2 vibration. And so when I say duality or polarity, it's like opposites or things that are going to be conflicting with each other. And it could be people, two different people having two different ideas. You may think one thing and this person thinks completely different than you. And yet somehow you have to find a common ground to work together. And a lot of times, this duality is even within ourselves, where you have something that you want to create or you want to do, and you want to be and you want to experience, and you have a belief that says that you can't do this, you can't have this, you can't create this, you can't be this. So that's that duality in operation. You want one thing, you believe the opposite thing. So learning to find a way to come to a compromise or to persuade the other to accept what it is that you would like to do. So really looking at ways to work with yourself and work with other people. That is your path to success this month. If you're going to try to do everything your way and have everybody following what you want them to do, it's not going to hold together very long because it's not giving it a solid foundation. So this month, and actually going forward in our world, collaboration is key. Working with other people, working with teams, working with even one other person in a partnership of some sort. And it doesn't have to be a formal partnership, but working with others is where you'll maximize your results. And that's true for everyone across the board. So the days of the lone wolf really are numbered, and it's working together as community that you achieve the kind of success you're looking for. One of the other key things to be aware of for this month is patience. 2 vibrates with the element of patience. So you may find that you are very impatient with yourself, especially if we have the Scorpio deep emotional energy running at the same time. You may find yourself getting very short, very frustrated with other people because they're not doing something that the way you would like it done, and you may be feeling that they're attacking you. And they're not. They really are not. In most cases, what is going on is inside of the other person, and you are interpreting it as an attack against yourself. So please, if you catch yourself doing that, just take a deep breath, come back to your heart and center, because it really isn't all about you. And so learning to not take things personally this month is going to be really key for you. So if you're getting short with yourself or impatient with yourself, please go back and treat yourself kindly, okay? Everything happens in divine timing. So you can't make things happen when you want them to happen if it's not supposed to be that way. Another element to be aware of is a shadow of the 2 is going to perhaps suggest that the way you find compromise is by compromising yourself. People pleasing is one way that we compromise ourselves. Please don't do that, because that's not finding a compromise. That's a sacrifice. That is undermining who you are. So instead, find something that is mutually beneficial. So again, this month is all about relationships. Relationships you have with others and the relationship you have with yourself. And as we move towards the end of November, we're going to move into a fire sign of Sagittarius. And you may be feeling like you need to take action right away. Instead, take a deep breath and really check in. Is it really time for action, or are you just frustrated by all the emotions that you've been processing all year? So please have patience with yourself and others. Treat yourself kindly. And look at how you can collaborate with other people and find a compromise even with yourself. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful November and a fabulous Thanksgiving. I am so grateful for you. Thank you. I love you.